annals of sports, there are moments that transcend mere victory, moments that carve names into history not just for what was won, but for how it was earned. On April 21st, 2025, the streets of Boston bore witness to such a moment as John Korir crossed the finish line of the Boston Marathon. Not just as a champion, but as a symbol of determination, brotherhood, and legacy. This was no ordinary win. John Korir's name now shines in the record books, but also echoes the footsteps of family legacy that began 13 years ago with his brother, Wesley Korir. In 2012, Wesley conquered the same race, etching his name into marathon history. And on Monday, his younger brother matched that feat, becoming the first sibling of a former Boston Marathon winner to claim victory on the same historic course. In doing so, the Korir brothers have built a legacy that will live on in the hearts of marathon fans around the world. But make no mistake, John's path to glory was anything but easy. At the very start of the race, John stumbled, quite literally. As the pack surged forward, he found himself suddenly sprawled on the pavement. Gasps echoed through the crowd. In marathons, such a fall can spell disaster. It can shake confidence, drain energy, and derail even the strongest runners. For a brief second, time seemed to pause. Would this be the end before it even began? But John Korir didn't stop to think. He didn't allow fear or doubt to creep in. Fueled by adrenaline and unwavering resolve, he sprang to his feet and surged forward. It wasn't just about winning. It was about upholding the family honor, carrying forward the dream his brother had ignited more than a decade ago. From the moment he got up, something changed. The fall, which could have broken his rhythm, instead lit a fire within. And with every step, he began rewriting the narrative, not as the runner who fell, but the one who refused to stay down. The 2025 Boston Marathon wasn't short on elite competition. Defending champion Cissé Lemma and two-time winner Evans Chebet were both in top form and determined to leave their mark. Lemma had claimed victory the previous year, and Chebet had dominated the race in 2022 and 2023. All three, Korir, Lemma, and Chebet, had faced off in 2024, where John fell short. But 2025 was different. This time, John Korir came prepared. After maintaining a solid pace through the first half of the marathon, John made his move around the 20-mile mark. With strategic pacing and sheer willpower, he began to break away from the pack. The final stretch saw Korir digging deep, every stride powered by resilience and a vision that had been building for years. When he crossed the finish line, the clock read 2 hours, 4 minutes, and 45 seconds, the fastest Boston Marathon time since Jeffrey Mute's legendary 2 hours, 3 minutes, and 2 seconds run in 2011. John Korir didn't just win a race. He crafted a story of redemption after last year's disappointment. He returned stronger, sharper, and mentally tougher. His time was not only a personal best, but one of the fastest ever seen in the race's storied history. But more than that, this win marked a historic first in Boston Marathon lore. Never before had two brothers both stood atop the Boston podium in separate years. Wesley's 2012 win was a proud moment for Korir family and for Kenya. Now, John's 2025 victory cements their place as one of the most iconic sibling duos in the history of long-distance running. There was no fanfare in John's response to his early fall. No theatrics. No complaint. Just grit. With his bib tucked into his shorts and eyes fixed on the horizon, he kept going. The stumble became part of the story, not a setback but a spark, for thousands watching along the course and millions more around the world. It was a powerful reminder of what true athletes are made of. Sometimes greatness doesn't come from a perfect start. Sometimes it comes from rising after you fall, from pushing forward when everything tells you to stop. And that's exactly what John Korir did. As John celebrated his win, the moment stretched beyond personal achievement. It was a celebration of heritage, of brotherhood, and of Kenya's continued dominance in long-distance running. In a field stacked with talent, John didn't just win, he conquered. The Korir brothers now stand as a beacon of inspiration, not only for aspiring runners, but for anyone chasing a dream. They have proven that success is not handed down, but earned through perseverance, discipline, and belief in something greater than oneself. In the end, John Korir didn't just carry forward a family legacy. He elevated it, and with a crumpled race bib in his hand and a city cheering his name, he reminded the world that true champions are those who rise when they fall.